back. Part 3.
But part 1.
Part 3 of 1. This is our third time trying to record this podcast because every time we do...
The computer crashes.
Yeah, so, this is the Zero Gravity podcast because we have nothing cooler to come up with.
No. So the name originated from our Xbox names.
ZG Clan.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, thanks for coming over, man. It's the second day in a row you came after 9. You know?
Yeah, I usually come after 9.
Yeah.
Now I had dinner.
Yeah?
With Jenna's family and my family.
How did that go?
It was alright.
Yeah?
Yeah, I didn't understand anything they said. They saw us spoke Spanish.
Oh, really? Did Janet speak Spanish?
Yeah, fluently.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's her main language.
Uh-huh.
English is her second language.
I never knew that. She doesn't sound like...
She doesn't sound like the Spanish type. But no, she does.
Yeah.
Like, fluent. Like, her mom only speaks Spanish.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I never knew that.
Yeah, but it's cool, though.
Yeah? Was it alright? Yeah.
I didn't understand anything.
They don't speak Spanish? They don't speak English at all?
I mean, they speak a little bit of English. It was cool. Everybody got along. It was the first time that they all met each other, so...
Yeah.
That was cool. All of her aunts and uncles were there, so...
Oh, really?
Cool too.
Yeah.
But...
That's good. That's good. You know, I'm happy for you, man.
Her stepdad asked, he was like, "Oh, where's the ring?" I said, "What ring?" He's like, "The ring for the marriage." I was like, pick one.
Yeah, you've been talking to her for a while. A lot of on and off things, you know?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, you guys are officially cuffed. You guys have been for the last couple months, right?
Yeah, like 5-6 months.
That's good, man.
Yikes, yeah.
Yikes?
Yeah.
Why yikes?
It's a long time.
Yeah.
It's not a long time. I mean, I've been talking to her for almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
Yeah, I brought something up yesterday and I got her pretty mad. It was... So, we have these thing called turnabout dances where, you know, it's like where the girl asks the guy out to a dance. And,
yeah, it's like formal. It's formal for other schools.
Yeah.
But we call it turnabout at ours.
So, last year, I was unsure, you know, if he was taking her or not, because he was all around. I don't even remember who he dated. Or...
I think I had just gotten out of a relationship, and at that time I was just like, man, I'm just gonna take whoever I feel like.
And he was already talking to Janet.
And then...
and
then we went...
Yeah, so I guess he took her... You explain it.
Yeah, like... Well, I didn't really take her. We kind of just met there. Like, we agreed that we were going to go with each other. And originally she was going to go with somebody else. And... I don't remember if I was going to go with somebody else or not. I don't remember. But originally she was going to go with somebody else. And that was when I was kind of, like, still spitting my game. So I was like, tell the other person that, you know, it got canceled and you can't go. I was like, and then just come with me.
Oh!
So, sure enough, like, 2 weeks before the dance, she was finally like, alright, like, I'll tell them. And I'll go with you. So, we go and we meet at the dance. Like, I told her, I was like, I'll pick you up or whatever. And she's like, no, like, my mom wants to take me. Like, I'll just get dropped off and I'll meet you there. And at that time, I was like, man, I don't... Oh, your storage is full.
No, just forget that. You continue. It's recording on here.
I was like, I don't know. But, I mean, whatever. So, she ended up getting... Her mom took her, and then, of course, I went by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then we ended up just meeting there. And it was, like, the whole entire dance, like, we were supposed to be each other's date, but we, like, barely spent any time with each other.
Yeah, so it didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to?
Nah, not at all.
No?
Because, like, originally, like, around that time, like, I wanted to actually, like, you know, ask her out or whatever, and, like, everything was supposed to work in a better way, and then, like, it didn't work out.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it was whatever. Like, we got a couple dances, like, we talked a little bit, but I spent most of the time with my friends.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was whatever. And then, the reason it's such a funny story is because one of the friends that I spent the most time with was another girl that I used to talk to. So, she didn't go with a date, and... I mean, technically I went with a date, but it didn't feel like it in that moment. Like, it just didn't feel like I went with a date at all.
Yeah.
So, I don't remember what happened, but, you know, she my girlfriend now ended up leaving, and then like I walked her out or whatever, and she went home, and then I was kind of just like left there, and I felt like I wasn't with anybody the whole night. I was just kind of by myself with my friends.
You were all lonely.
And to be honest.
Taba'a.
And then finally I was just like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't really make the other girl my date, but like we kind of just like figured, okay, well you went alone and I went alone. I was like, forget it. Like we might as well just like spend the time with each other. And then sure enough, like we went on a date after, and it was whatever. We went to a restaurant, and the rest of the friends were like, oh, do you wanna come with us? We're all gonna go out to eat. And like I looked at her and I was like, well, let's all go together. And she was just like, oh no, I have to go home. Like I don't really like. And then she went and told me to the side. And she's like, well, I don't really want to go with them. Like I kind of just want to spend some time with me and you. And I was like,
fake.
I was like, oh, I was like, okay. And then so we just said that I was gonna take her home. And then we ended up going out or whatever. And
fake.
Then, yeah, that was it. And
so I ended up bringing that up yesterday because I forgot.
Yeah,
and,
which is funny because I had just told her about it. Like, she didn't know that happened, but, like, I mean, I had just told her about it, so I was like...
Yeah.
Because something had, like, sparked the memory, and of course that's my girlfriend. I'm not going to lie to her, and I'm not going to keep a secret from her, so I just straight up told her. So, I was like...
She got a little butthurt about it, and I felt bad.
She didn't get butthurt, she just... I don't know. Because he asked, he was like, didn't you go with Janet to Turnabout last year? And I was like, I kind of like just like popped my head up. I was like, yeah. And she got mad.
I felt bad because, oh my God, open the door. My dog wants to come in. Come here. Oh, we have a guest on the podcast now. Rocky Stockis. So yeah, that was that. I felt bad, but he worked it out with her.
I mean, for episode 3, I mean, we're kind of getting the hang of it.
Angel and I have come with so many problems when recording this. So now we're recording on two different devices to make sure that we don't lose it.
We should record on 3 just in case.
Honestly, we should, but
Oh well.
Okay, so we gotta hit some of the old subjects that we didn't recover from last time.
Worst experience at a barber.
No, so I got a haircut the other day, and I thought it was a pretty decent deal because I've been growing my hair out. It's been really long. I've been putting it up. I've been making it really noticeable for people. And then all of a sudden I was just like, hey, I just want to cut it off. So I ended up doing that, and yeah. It turned out pretty well, I think. Do you like it?
Yeah, it looks like we're going to the military.
Yeah, I cut it pretty short.
You look like a gentleman and a scholar.
I don't think I cut it like this short in a year.
It's been a really long time since you cut it.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
I thought you were gonna go with a different style.
Yeah? Nah,
but
I was just...
It looks good.
I gotta go somewhere.
It's gonna end up growing out again.
Yeah. So I ended up getting my hair cut by Angel's barber. His name is Jeremy. He was really cool. Really, really nice. This is like the second time I've gone to this barbershop. The first time I went to one of the other barbers, he was pretty cool, but...
Yeah, my original barber.
Yeah. So, I wasn't the type of person, to care about my hair back then. I didn't go to a real barbershop until I think I was in 12th grade. I was a sophomore.
12th grade is this year.
What am I talking about? 10th grade. Fuck. I'm stupid.
Oh, shit.
It's late, man. So, yeah, I ended up getting my hair cut done, and I was a sophomore, and I was at Angel's old barbershop, This guy's name was Darvin. His name was Darvin. He cut me up. It's just that barbershop was weird. There was it was mostly black people that came in, and I felt like I was out of place because I'm not black. I'm Mexican, but I went in there and it was just I felt so weird being there But I wanted to have the haircut because he was really decent with cutting hair. So yeah, he wants to go. He was decent with cutting hair, but there's just a lot of strange things that went on there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so it brings us to our next topic of what's the strangest experience you've ever had with like haircuts or
the
something
worst
like that.
experience.
Worst experience, yeah.
Worst experience, dude. Listen. So the same barber that we had originally went to, which was our first barber.
Darvin.
Hell yeah. I go and I like to make my appointments like I have their personal cell phone numbers and I'll make my appointment like I don't know like before I'm there obviously it's gonna be like between 24 hours and 48 hours right before, so they have like it's before they can forget and it's like
it's not super
like late on it. Yeah. So it's like the perfect amount of time that you really should like it was the perfect amount of time.
Yeah.
So I go and I don't remember my exact appointment, so I say like 1. So sure enough, I'm younger around this time, so I wasn't driving. I ended up just getting dropped off, and then I was gonna have them. I was gonna text them when to pick me up.
And this was like when you lived, on the other side of town.
Yeah,
so
I lived on the other side.
It was like a good 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes to drive there, depending on the traffic.
Yeah, but I go and I show up at the place, and I'm like, all right, cool. Like I'm gonna get my hair cut. I was like, it's 1:00. I was like, he had one in the chair right then and there. So I was like, all right, well. I'll just wait until it finishes up. Sure enough, I go and I'm waiting and, he goes and he tells me, he's like, I got a couple in front of you. He's like, just, hold off for a minute. I said, like, all right. Like, it was kind of bogus because, like, I had made my appointment for 1:00.
Yeah.
So I go and sure enough, I'm waiting and 4 hours go by. So 4 hours later, it's probably like 5:00 around this time, and he finally calls me to the chair.
That's crazy.
He's like, sorry to keep you waiting for so long. I've had people coming in, and he's like, you should have made an appointment. I'm like, should have made an appointment. I was like, I did make an appointment, and I go and I tell him. He's like, no, you didn't. And I pull out my phone and I show him the conversation that we had. So I'm like. He's like, I'm sorry, this and that. He's like,
that's shitty.
He's like, my bad. He's like, I must have like double booked or forgot about you. I was like, it's whatever. So, I go, I get my hair cut. I give him, however much, and then, like, I leave. And that was the last time I ever been there. I was like, I'm not finna go there if you're gonna have me wait for 4 hours, especially when like, if I made my appointment and you text me back like, okay, that's cool. Like, come on.
That's shitty.
And the whole time I was waiting, it's not like we were having conversations. Like, if we were having conversations with it, like, whatever. But, like, we didn't have conversations. Like, it stood quiet, and he was on the phone. He had his headphones in, and he was talking on the phone with whoever.
That makes me so mad when I see that, He used to cut me up all the time.
I was like, man, it's bogus as hell. And they didn't have a lot of chairs, so I was sitting on a footstool the whole time.
I swear to God.
The whole time I was sitting on a footstool, just chilling there, playing on my phone. And eventually my phone died, so I was just waiting. But yeah.
That is just the shittiest thing that you could do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just stopped going there because he cuts hair differently.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously used to cutting, like, the nappy, like, black hair. And, I mean, I have similar hair. I mean, I have Puerto Rican curly wavy hair, but it's not as nappy, so... I mean, it's a different style of cutting. So, I mean, it was better if we went to somebody who specializes in cutting our hair. Not saying that he was a bad barber. He has trophies and he was real good, but it wasn't our style of barber. You really want to go with somebody who knows how to cut your hair.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
But.
I just stopped going there, Angel gave me a card. I ended up going with him to another barbershop, to the barbershop we go to now. And they were just, it was like so much better, night and day, difference.
Yeah, oh yeah.
They were cracking jokes, dude. They made you feel like you've been friends with them for the last 10 years.
Yeah, it does feel like that big time.
That was so nice. They're so nice.
No, yeah, they're real cool. And it's a lot smaller of a barbershop. Like, the original barbershop has 6 to 8 chairs, and there's, about 8 people cutting.
Yeah.
And then this barbershop, there's only 3 chairs, and there's only 3 barbers, and it's real, like, it's close together, but it's not close enough to where like you're uncomfortable or claustrophobic or anything like that. It's like it's like the perfect space to where everybody gets to have a conversation, and like everybody's in the same conversation, not just singled out.
Yeah.
So it's a lot better experience, and like you get to have, group conversations instead of just one-on-one conversations with your barber. So, and all of the barbers there are cool. It's not just like the one that's alright. It's like they're all pretty cool. So, I've been going there for the past 2-3 years now, like 2 years.
Yeah. They're really
I'm
nice.
not leaving.
No.
My barber has the same kind of hair as me, so
yeah,
that's exactly what, he knows how to cut.
All right, we're back. We came with some more technical difficulties, but that's it. This is it, right here.
Hell yeah, because I'm tired of fucking technical difficulties.
We're gonna record it on the laptop one day, and it's not gonna freeze.
No.
It is. Watch. Next week. All right. So the next topic Angel had picked out.
You know why it might do it? It might go into like a power saving mode, but it's like recording.
I was low key thinking that.
But no, because we kept clicking save, so it wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I think it didn't save the audio because we didn't end the audio.
Yeah.
So it was recording, and then it froze, and then it didn't save.
Yeah.
But anyways, by the way, my name's Josh.
My name's Thotty Body Angel.
His name's Angel. Don't let him fool you. He's got a girlfriend.
And
so do I.
Anymore. I retired.
Shut up.
I retired.
Good.
Long story short.
Angel was a whore. Back in the day.
I mean, yeah.
Oh my, yeah, there's so many stories.
No, we're not gonna tell the stories.
Not now. We will in future episodes, but Angel was just a mess.
I almost got arrested for being a hoe.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. Angel and I have been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
All the way back to 7th grade.
It's like 5 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time. It was
5 or 6 years.
It was always Angel and Josh. That was always if you see them two together, they're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, then that means you're gonna have a real retarded ass conversation.
Oh yeah, I don't think we've ever gotten into an argument. I don't like we've gotten into heated arguments, but I don't think we've genuinely gotten mad at each other.
No, yeah, we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When?
I don't know. Every time we play Xbox.
No, but that's just we're getting butthurt. Oh, I know what you're thinking.
Which time?
The last time, the Rocket League.
Oh yeah, but you didn't really have anything to say. You just
I just got off.
Quit.
No, but I don't think we've genuinely been mad at each other. Fuck you, I don't like you.
Yeah. No, we never fought.
No, but he wanted to fight me in 6th grade.
Hell yeah.
So there was this girl. Her name was Alejandra. She was my friend. We were put into a group together, me, her, and then this kid named Seabass. And 3 of us we were really good friends. We were the 3 Musketeers. We were retards together. And I guess her and Angel started dating or whatever. Some 6th grade shit,
Yeah, that was my little bitch. No.
Hold my hand.
No, we didn't even hold hands. We didn't even talk. We was just well, you see what happened was, it was still in the beginning of school. My cousin comes up to me. He's like, hey, that girl over there likes you. He's like, go spit your game. I said, I will spit my game. Okay, let me go see.
I didn't even think that was a saying back then.
Well, yeah. But I was like, well, let me go see what's up. And I could look, and, I was in 6th grade. So I went up and I talked to her. And I made fun of her ass because she listened to Justin Bieber and One Direction. And the rest is history.
So anyways, I'm just sitting at lunch, I'm eating my peanut butter and jelly sandwich my mom made me, and I just see him coming up, this little scrawny ass dude. I've never seen him before. I'm new to the school. I didn't have any friends, but I was sitting with the few kids that I knew, and he walks up to me. He's like, "Hey man, no, hold on, let me rephrase that. Hey man."
Yeah, that was pretty fucking. Yeah, I was a squeaker.
Stop talking to my girl. You better stop it. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. And then I just see the one vivid memory that I remember about that, because I don't remember a lot, is that this kid that was standing right next to him. I'm friends with him now. His name is Jeremiah. This kid was short. You know.
Yeah, he was one of the shortest kids in the school.
he.
I think he was second to shortest.
He was really short. So I just see him right next to him. He's like, "Hey man, step back. We'll kick his ass later." I don't know why. That's just the one part that I remember, and it was the funniest thing in the world. Now that I'm thinking about it now.
Yeah, we were a bunch of I don't know, we were a bunch of thug ass fucking kids, bro, and especially for 6th grade. Like I don't know what I was thinking. All for a girl.
Yeah, and now we're all friends.
I didn't talk to.
Yeah, you know, after that, it was like 7th grade. We were put into a science class together, and yeah, we just became friends.
Yeah, pretty much.
And now we're here, making podcasts.
Yeah, the only reason we became friends because we played Xbox.
Yeah.
I think that's literally like what like started the conversation. Then we just like we had to talk to each other like during Xbox. So.
Yep. We played GTA 5, one of the greatest games in the world.
Yeah.
By far, and that was the next topic that you had.
Yeah. If GTA 6 is gonna be better than GTA 5 or even is equal to good.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Without a doubt, I don't think so either, because that was one of the greatest games that, that's ever been made. It's just to start it off, the map just by itself was just fucking huge,
It was huge.
I think it was like the biggest map that GTA's ever made. The story was just fucking excellent, and just on top of that, they had GTA Online.
GTA Online, like, yeah, because I mean they had GTA Online 4, but like
it's not nearly as big as GTA Online for GTA 5 is now.
Yeah, they never like updated it as much as they do for GTA. I mean, it's like what 5 almost 6 years later and they're still updating the game. So it's like
they're still coming out with new content.
Yeah, it just updated yesterday.
And it's not even like it's getting old. Like the stuff is new and it looks fucking fine.
Yeah. I don't know. Cuz GTA is like it's one of those games you could play for a really, really long time, but then once you do everything, then it's just like it's not fun.
No?
And no, not for me at least. Like once I beat the game and then like I played around online.
Yeah.
Like once I had the cars that I want and like the houses that I want and everything, there was really no point. And then like you spend all your money and then you're just broke. Unless you wanted to do all the extra like CEO stuff, but I tried it and then everybody just got tired of playing, so
I never play that game anymore. But whenever like the dudes would just be chilling and like somehow like rarely we'll all get into just a party together and we'll just say, hey, let's play some GTA.
Yeah, we did that last week.
I wish I played, dude. My Xbox was acting up, but they ended up getting on. Like we'll just play for hours, just screwing around.
I played Xbox for 12 hours that day.
That's just how it be,
Yeah.
Like,
but no, I don't think they're gonna be able to top GTA 5. I don't think it'll ever be as popular.
I think it's gonna be big. The game's definitely gonna be big, but I don't think it's gonna be as how successful and huge GTA 5 was back in the day.
Yeah, because GTA 5 is still it's still a big game, but it's just like there's really nothing more you can do. You really can't add anything else. I mean, they're still coming out with cars, so cars is just like you could just put it in GTA 5. I mean, the only thing different that you might be able to do is a different map and a different location,
Yeah, but I think that's what they're saving for GTA 6.
Yeah, but if they really wanted to add on to a story or something like that, they could have just made a DLC.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they're gonna redo the whole entire game, then by all means, let them.
I think they're doing a good job though.
They had a lot of problems at Rockstar, from what I heard at least.
Yeah.
I think they changed a lot of people around. Obviously they're focusing on different games, but.
Yeah, like Red Dead Redemption 2 came out a couple months ago.
Yeah.
That was a really good game. I bought it, but I don't play it. Fortnite though.
I'm just getting into Fortnite and everybody's already almost done with it, so.
This game came out almost a year and a half ago.
And it's already skyrocketed to
Dude,
number 1.
You should. Dude, you played it in the beginning though. Well, I would convince you to play. He would play for a little. He would, get out crabby because he fucking sucked and he'd get off.
I've never been good at shooting games. Racing games is my stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, but he ended up getting on with us one day. We played this game mode where you get to respawn. You don't have to wait till the next game if you die.
Oh yeah, I hate dying.
He's getting good. He got 10 kills in a game before.
Yeah, and for somebody who doesn't play shooting games at all, who only plays Rocket League.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's alright.
That's good. That's good, man. I'm proud of you, man.
And I broke my controller.
For real?
Yeah.
How?
I chipped off the casing. Like, let me see that controller. All of this is gone.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Also,
All of that is gone, and my joystick is like super like fidgety and broken.
It's like this.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, and I just dropped it earlier, so a piece broke on the inside. I don't know what happened.
I'd get mad, and I just threw it on the ground one day, and it broke, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah, that's actually like the exact. Oh, not the exact side because it's on the opposite side, but yeah, it's broken.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was pretty upset.
We both have some anger issues. I think I top it off.
Yeah, that one I did by accident though.
Yeah.
I don't know how I broke that.
No, but I've punched a lot of holes and a lot of walls, and
I've broken my hand by punching a cement wall.
It's not fun, and when you tell your friends about it, they have to give you shit. They'll be like, "Oh, don't go punch another wall," when you get mad.
Or break a window. Yeah. That one was fun.
I told two people. I told you, and I told Joey. I was it was a couple years ago. Modern Warfare Remastered came out, and I was playing it, and I was getting mad. And so I wanted to punch something. I got so mad. I turned around. I punched something. I wanted to punch a wall. I don't know why I aimed at the window, but I did. I aimed at the window and ended up shattering it. And I was on Xbox, and my cousin was in the party, so he could hear like everything through a microphone. And I just fucking punched the window, and you just hear a big ass shatter. And my cousin's like, "What did you do?" And I got out of like the anger zone that I was in. I was like, "Oh fuck, I gotta go." So yeah, I told you, and then I told Joey, and I had surgery, so I was sitting at home. I was trying to recover from it.
I think Joey was the one who let it out.
He told one person, and that person told another person, and
everybody.
All the dudes, a lot of the people in our friend group and other friend groups, and like we're not as close as we were, back when I was like a sophomore. But I come back, my first day back, I'm on crutches still because I tore my ACL meniscus. So I come back, and I hear like 5 people coming up to me. They're like, "Josh, what did you do to the window?" They were joking around. I'm like, how do they know? I knew it was either you or Joey.
Yeah, everybody knew. Everybody knew.
So I confronted Joey, and he's like, "Oh, I only told this person." I'm like, everyone knows.
Everyone.
So to this day, I still get shit for it.
Yeah, and the chicken nugget. Yeah, you're pretty famous for getting mad, actually.
I don't get mad as much as I used to in school. I used to be so emotional in school. But when I was in 8th grade, for some reason I was just in a bad mood, and I was at lunch, so I was just sitting down, and this kid Seabass, who I was talking about earlier, he just decided that it was a good idea to start throwing stuff at like our table, and then he started throwing stuff at me. And he was just fucking around, he threw a chicken nugget. And this is like the most iconic thing in the world. Everyone in my grade knows, like, all you have to say is, "Josh, are you good with the chicken nugget?" Like, all you have to say is chicken nugget. And like,
everybody knows the chicken nugget story.
So he threw the chicken nugget at me, and I was pissed. And the bell had rang, so we were all going to our classes. And so I'm fucking furious because I'm in a piss mood already, and he throws a chicken nugget at me.
Yeah, you pushed the table too.
I started pushing shit around. I started pushing people.
At this time, I think I was with my girlfriend at the time. We were walking around, and all of a sudden, like,
there was a huge crowd.
Yeah, there was just a big ass crowd. And everybody was just like scared.
Half of our grade.
Hell yeah, and I remembered like, I think it was Alex and Daphne. I think they were together, and I asked them. I was like, or they told me they're like, "Yeah, don't mess with Josh. Like he's mad." And I was just like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "Yeah, like I think you pushed Alex or something like that." And then I was like, oh, like let me go talk to him. He was just mad. Like I tried like talking to him, and he literally just blew right past.
So,
me. I was
anyways,
like, oh, okay.
I start walking. I'm trying to find him, and I confront him when we're in in the hallway, and I was like, what the fuck, man? I'm like, I'm getting in his face, dude. I was like 1 second away from squaring up with him, and like he just walked away, and I was like, that was good because we probably would have fought.
Yeah. And he got anger issues too.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, so it wouldn't have been fun.
So so every time that I get mad or anything, or like someone brings up the chicken nugget, that's always the story that gets brought up, and we look at it now and it's fucking hilarious, but back then I was furious.
It's just funny. It's just actually, I've never gotten mad in front of people before.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I don't know. I can't think of a scenario.
I've seen you mad before. But
I've gotten mad in front of my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I got mad today and yelled at her.
For real?
Yeah.
What happened?
I didn't yell at her.
No.
But I yelled around her.
All right. We have another topic that we want to talk. What? Angel's playing with his phone. He thinks he's fucking funny.
Suck my ass.
You ever eaten ass before?
Yes.
On your mom's life.
Fuck my mom.
Oh my god. See, this is why we can't ever get anything done, because we fuck around too much. This is just like a...
Brother.
What did you say?
Hell yeah, brother.
Angel and I are always put into groups. Somehow, every single year, we're put into groups together, and we were given the same class, which doesn't happen. It's because we don't get to pick them.
I ate one ass. It wasn't bad. I swear.
I'm just fucking playing. That app is so funny though. That app is literally so funny.
I'm getting kind of scared now.
What? What?
You like eating butt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, hold up. So, Angel and I, yeah, like I said, we've been friends for a long time, and there was a point in time where, you know, we would be put into classes and we just would never get anything done. You know,
and then you wanted to be a baby bag bitch and switch out of my class.
So it's like the first day of like the second semester. He said it's the last semester. We're both seniors, so at the end of the semester we'll be graduating.
Oh yeah, this is the last semester ever.
And so I only had 4 classes, so I needed to pick up an extra class because I like to play baseball. And in order to play a sport in the school, you have to have 5 classes. So I picked up a random class. It was short stories, my 3rd hour. So I walk in on my first day. I'm walking to my class, and I see Angel coming in to the front of the school. I'm like, oh, what's up, man? You know, I didn't see him all winter breaks. You know, it was cool to see him. So I walk ahead, and I get into my class, and, you know, there's a big window so you can see outside in the hallway. And I was just looking, I'm waiting for it to start, and I see him walking, and I'm like, don't you fucking dare. And he's walking closer to the door, and I'm like, you better not walk in there. And he opens the door, and sure enough, he had the same class as me, 3rd hour. And I'm like, and the door, and the classroom's dark, so you can't really see anything in there. And as he gets closer, I'm like, Angel. I was like, Angel, we cannot do this. And me and him, we just start bursting out in tears, laughing our ass off.
Dead.
And I need to have a good grade in the class because I need to get this 3.0 GPA so that I can get, you know, the scholarship. And so, I ended up dropping that class because I told them, I was like, dude, I need this. You know, I can't fail or anything. I love Angel, dude. I love Angel with all my heart, but we fuck around too much, and
He's being a baby bag bitch.
shut the fuck up. You know for damn sure we would not have gotten anything
I'm passing
done.
now.
Yeah, what grade you got in there?
I'm passing.
No, what's the grade?
I don't know. I don't know.
Angel.
It's up there.
No,
It's
not
up there. It's up there in the high ups. Nah, I got a good grade in that class.
Okay.
Janet ended up switching into that class.
Yeah?
Yeah, so
That's
I got
good.
the class for her and Isaiah. So we all just chill and talk shit in their class. So it's
Yeah.
pretty fun.
I love Angel, but I when it comes to like learning, especially right now, I
When it comes to learning, I already know everything, so I don't gotta pay attention.
hey, what happened to the last test
Yeah.
that we took in math?
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
I didn't have enough time.
Oh my god, dude, math is fun.
I
We
hate that
we have
class.
trigonometry.
I
And,
hate that class.
it's fucking hilarious though.
I hate that class.
The teacher that we have in that class is just
The teacher's failing me.
it's a fool. She's a fool.
Yeah, she's a freak of math.
She I'm not even gonna say the teacher's name, but you know, if you go to my school, then you'll know.
Mrs. Simpson.
Simpson, Lisa Simpson. Oh my god.
She better pass me. I swear to God, if she don't pass me, I don't know what I'll do, but I'll do something.
Yeah, she's not the best teacher in the world. She's definitely got some problems under her belt.
She's smart. I don't think she's ever taught her before.
No, she has, but I don't think she's.
If she's taught before, then she must have been like a professor.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a college, because she doesn't know how to handle like, not kids, but she doesn't know how to handle people who are
Teenagers with attitudes and
hormones. But she don't know. I don't know. She don't know how to take a joke.
No.
And she don't really. I don't know. She has a different teaching style than what we're used to.
Yeah. And it's her first year here too, so she's been given a lot of shit. Some that she deserves and doesn't deserve, but
She cries.
yeah, yep. That's the one thing that she'd never want to do in front of a class is cry.
Yeah, it makes you look weak, and then like we'll eat that shit up.
And she can't take control of the classroom if we don't think that she's intimidating her. She can, you know.
It's
She
true.
she is like that's the last thing that you ever want to do. Is cry in front of your students.
Hell yeah, my ass gonna fail. And I told her, I said, if you don't want me in your class no more, then pass me.
So the moral of the story is don't cry in front of your students because it'll show that you're weak.
And pass me.
Yeah.
If you don't want to deal with me.
If you're listening to this, Lisa Simpson.
Fuck, you said her name.
That's what her name is, Lisa Simpson.
Okay.
Isn't that what we said?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
a freak of math.
Freaking math. Don't fail, Angel.
And don't cry. I'll wipe your tears away if you pass me.
Yeah, bitch.
Damn.
Alright, we're gonna start concluding this. It's getting pretty long. So this is just something new that Angel and I wanted to try. I'm gonna try and get some more people on here to talk, because, you know, it seems pretty interesting and, you know.
Hell yeah. Make a duo, trio, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll have other people, though. We'll probably have Josh's girlfriend.
Yeah.
We'll probably have your cousin, one of my best friends, Nick.
Yeah. That'll be lit. We're gonna try and get a podcast out a week, if we can.
Yeah.
Nah, I think
We
we
low-key
can.
can.
Yeah. Because all it is just talking. There's not much editing to do.
Telling some bullshit stories.
Yeah. But
I got a lot of stories.
Oh, me too. It just depends on how comfortable we are with telling them. I'm cool. I'm cool with telling them, you know.
Yeah, I'll tell the story. I almost got arrested. I'll tell that one next week. I'll tell it.
I almost got arrested too.
For the same thing?
No, for the complete opposite thing.
For not doing it?
Six Flags. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this is we're concluding this Zero Gravity podcast. My name's Josh.
My name's Thotty Body Angel.
Okay, no, it's just Angel.
It's just Angel.
And we're signing off. So hope you guys enjoyed. If anyone's actually watching this.
Later, bitch, pass me.
All right, bye.